So Matusa was very clear that he wants to make sure that the environment is as real as possible because he thought that that would help the performance, and that's how he made the original film as well. So they had built a freezer for me, a cold storage room that was at about minus 15 to minus 18 degrees at all times. And we shot in it. We were supposed to shoot for 9 days. We ended up shooting for around 21 days in the cold storage room.
22 days.
22 days. And it was very difficult. It was very cold, it was suffocating, and it was honestly quite depressing. But those were all of the things that I had to feel as the character, so I think it helped, hopefully.
I'm so sure your emotions translate in the movie, already watching the trailer and the photo. So I think Tanya will be taking a follow of sensory acting in the trailer from the area.
Thank you.
Such an emotion here. और पापा की बेटी हुआ and पापा जब like I'm a radio jockey as well. जब मैंने अपने पापा का इंटरव्यू लिया था, I was very emotionally touched. तो पापा producer and you are in the actor's role. तो बताइए प्यार तो बिल्कुल घर पे बहुत मिलता है सेट पे पापा स्ट्रिक्ट प्रोड्यूसर थे या फिर वहाँ पे भी थोड़ी बहुत स्पेशल सनी को कम स्पेशल मिल रहा था आपको स्पेशल ज्यादा हो रहा था व्हाट वाज द सीन ऑफ पापा's रोल एज प्रोड्यूसर
नहीं, ऐसे कुछ नहीं है। पापा के किस्से तो आपने सुने ही होंगे। वो काफ़ी दिलदार प्रोड्यूसर है। तो वो इस फिल्म में भी मुझे पहली बार फर्स्ट हैंड एक्सपीरियंस हुआ कि वो कितने दिलदार है। सेट पे तो आई थिंक वो बस 2-3 बार आए, लंच और डिनर ब्रेक के टाइम पे मेरा लंच खा के चले गए। और आई थिंक मसूरी में
गलत 2-3 बार बॉम्बे में और
मसूरी में 3 बार, हाँ
देहरादून
देहरादून में एक बार मैं और सनी आई थिंक ऊनो खेल रहे थे, तो वो बस वो गेम चेक करने आए और कहा कि सनी प्लीज डोंट चीट विथ माय डॉटर। तो बस वो गेम चेक करने और खाना खाने के लिए आए थे। अदर देन दैट आई थिंक लाइक आई सेड बहुत ही दिलदार प्रोड्यूसर है, बहुत ही क्रिएटिवली इन्वेस्टेड प्रोड्यूसर है। और जो छूट वो अपने डायरेक्टर और क्रिएटिव फ्रीडम और सपोर्ट अपने एक्टर्स को देते हैं, I think it's unparalleled.
Wow, Janhvi, we love you and we love all three of you. I'm so sure Hyderabad का जो खाना आपने ऑलरेडी खा लिया है, तो सनी मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूंगी, आपने कहा इस कहानी में एक रिलेशन जो एक बहुत ब्यूटीफुली आता है. So for you, you're playing the love and of course there's a beautiful father-daughter relationship as well. But for you, which is the USP जो आपको लगता है यार सब छोड़ के ये मूवी हमको देखनी है. And the best part is coming on OTT as well. So इसके बारे में क्या कहोगे?
No, it's later. It's actually a theatrical. So
Yes,
It's coming in theaters.
So much
Yes.
later it'll come on OTT whenever it does. But I think the most beautiful part about the film, if you see, is Janhvi.
OTT
को आप 10 बार हफ्ते के लिए भूल जाइए.
Done, 10 बार आपने भूल गया.
अभी सिर्फ थिएटर्स पे आके देखिए।
Only in theaters, 4th
Yeah.
November.
लेकिन सनी जी मेरा कोई तारीफ वारीफ
हाँ,
कर
मैं
रहे थे,
तारीफ कर रहा
कंटिन्यू
हूँ.
कीजिए।
So yeah, I think the best part about the film is out and out Janhvi and the portions of the freezer, the way she's performed, and her and Manoj sir's relationship with the film is just beautiful. Like after the trailer, Dad told me this that अगर मेरी बेटी होती तो क्या वो भी मेरे साथ ऐसे ही behave करती. And I was like, this is so sweet. If you want, I can be like that. But so I think it's Janhvi.
So guys, थिएटर हम पहुंचे 4 तारीख को फॉर श्योर और ऑल द बेस्ट एंटायर स्टार कास्ट है। मेरे को पता है बहुत सारे लोग और सवाल पूछना चाहेंगे पर मजा ही आ गया आप तीनों को यहाँ पे
Thank you,
हैदराबाद वापस जल्दी आइएगा एक और मूवी के साथ।
मजा आ गया आपकी बातें सुन के और आपके एंथुजियाज्म देखते तो और हमको भी जोश आ गया।
थैंक यू सो मच। तो फिर नाम नॉन स्टॉप लिखी है तो बहुत सारा प्यार आप सभी को
क्या बात
एंड
है।
रियली ब्लेस्ड।
मैं अगले जन्म में कोशिश करूंगा रेडियो जॉकी बन जाऊं
क्या बात है सर।
ताकि मेरे अंदर भी उतना ही जोश है जितना आपके अंदर।
सर इतना बोल दिया मेरा दिल मिल गया सीरियसली।
क्या बात।
थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू।
Yes, hi.
I'm Rajabam from Telugu.
Hi.
So how much remuneration you get from the papa?
You want to know the number?
I paid her more than what she got in her last few films.
Yeah, he was very generous to the point where I got stressed out. But it was very generous of him. But was I worth the money that you put in, Papa?
Yeah, I feel I underpaid you after watching it. Because the kind of struggle she's gone through doing this film, becoming the part of, she's not played the role, she's become the part. And shooting in that freezer was next to impossible. She she was unwell for a couple of days, twice in between. My director was unwell for almost a week. He had just recovered from COVID, so his immunity was low. And yet he insisted on being in the freezer because the doctor told him, see, you can watch the monitor which can be outside the freezer. But he said, no, when my actor is in the freezer, I want to feel the same. with his monkey cap and sweaters and jackets. He was there in the just after 7 days of. I mean, I don't think he had fully recovered, but still, his enthusiasm to be there to make sure that the shooting wraps up soon, and his concern for producers' money, which was really touching. He got back to the shoot and got back as intensely as he was shooting earlier before he fell ill.
told you to me that you have gone through mental health issues during this role. How you overcome?
That's what I told you. I mean, the freezer part
I
was
think,
very difficult.
yeah, I think what I meant, I don't think I said mental health issues. I think that's a very strong statement, a heavy thing to say, and I don't think anyone should use it as a statement lightly. What I said was that it was very heavy on me mentally and very taxing mentally. It was emotionally draining and physically very draining, is what I meant. So, yeah, I mean, every day to wake up and spend 15 hours in a freezer in a cold storage compartment which is suffocating and cold, and to perform scenes where you're in a life and death situation, it does take a toll on you mentally a little bit, but that's a part of the job, and I'm very thankful I got to have that experience because I feel like now I'm stronger.
Now I can take it for a holiday to Alaska. You know, I shot one of my films there, and her mother used to freeze, and she used to tell me it's so cold out here. And so were the actors; they were wearing jackets, but I wasn't wearing any jacket. I was wearing my normal clothes because I prefer the hills, mountains, and Alaska was great.
And you also have natural insulation. So see, I've said it many times and I'll say it again. It's who doesn't love Junior NTR, sir? He is such an icon and such a legend, and it would be a dream of mine to work with him.
We're all hoping that it comes true sometime. The next question, please.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Janhvi.
So,
Waiting for a big one.
You see, these are professional issues which cannot be discussed on public domain. So, well, there have been quite a few, offers, but nothing really worked out seriously.
but having said that, my keenness to work in the South has always been there. The South audience has given my mother and my father so much love, and I am such a fan of their cinema. So it's been a dream that I've had for very long to do a South film, and I hope something works out soon. And your first question about how my journey has been so far, I mean, I'd like to think it's just the start. And I think for a lot of people, because COVID happened, it took away 2 years, it slowed down a lot of things. And yeah, I'd like to think it's the start.
Wonder. So you are waiting to launch in South from your.
See, I didn't launch her in Hindi. I was waiting to launch her in Hindi. So likewise, after she does 3-4 films in South, then I will make a South film. जब पक जाए, सीख जाए, समझ जाए साउथ का पूरा डोमेन कैसा है, उसके बाद I want to work with her when she is accustomed to doing South films.
He's a smart businessman. He doesn't like taking risks.
Now answering one of the questions which you put up to her about her journey, she probably wouldn't, or rather wouldn't agree with whenever I start talking about it. She doesn't want me to talk all what I talk about her journey. The journey, you see, she's done Dalak, she's done Gunjan, she's done Jerry, she's done Ruhi, and one segment of Ghost Stories. Now, if you put all those 5 films together, you'll know she's played different parts in all those 5 films. Well, one was just a OTT segment of Zoya Akhtar, Ghost Stories. The other 4 were feature films. And all the feature films have earned enough for the producers. They've been major earners for all the producers. And I hope the same thing continues for Millie too. I'm the 5th producer, and I hope I make at least the same amount of money or maybe a little more, a lot more, but not less than what they pay.
What do I ask from, who want to play glittery roles or, glam girl on screen? You are speaking like somebody who's picking up these glam roles on screen. So what is the constitution of kind of a role scheme to you? How do you look at this if you just stay in the back?
I mean, I think as an actor, every film that I've chased or every film that I've accepted, I think I try to look more at the scope that it offers me as an actor, and then consider vanity. In fact, I don't think vanity is a part of the conversation till at all even. So it just so happens, I think it's a coincidence that the roles that I've been attracted to so far have been of very real girls, and I think it would be distracting if in the freezer I was wearing a chiffon sari and full hair and makeup. I think that would defeat the purpose. So I take pride in, and in fact I find it exciting to become the character and be as real as possible. But I really do want to play the conventional, quintessential heroine soon as well in mainstream
And
cinema.
she's got a fantastic comedy timing, like her mother. You know, she's actually been